Hi, Chris Waterman here, the Denver mortgage guy. I've been helping Colorado homeowners and home buyers since 1996. Yes, and I've closed thousands of loans. One of the areas we really help a lot of people in is the area of people who are self-employed or have a hard time proving income. So if somebody's self-employed and they're trying to buy a home, typically a bank or a lender or a credit union is going to ask for the last 2 years of your tax returns. They're going to ask for a profit and loss statement. And if your last 2 years of tax returns don't show enough income, you're going to have a hard time getting approved for that loan. And typically what the banks and credit unions are looking at, they're looking at your adjusted gross income. They're not looking at your gross. So let's say, for example, you got a small business and your gross income was $120,000. That's great. Well, you have expenses, maybe you have somebody on payroll. There are things that's going to take that 120,000 or so and knock it down. That would be your adjusted gross income. That's what every lender is going to look at, whether it be a bank or credit union. They're going to look at your adjusted gross income. Well, we don't have to look at that. We actually have a loan program, which is I call it the no doc program, or it's called the no ratio, where your debt to income ratio does not come into play. It's not a factor. In fact, on the loan application, we don't list your income. Yes, no income and no employment. We don't list either your income or employment. Now, this is not like the old subprime days or the subprime loans where there's a stated income loan. And stated income loans was basically a liar's loan. Now, the lenders allowed for it, but you would just state a number on the loan application. They didn't have to verify it, and you could get approved for a loan. Well, those days are gone, but there is this no ratio loan program, and it's perfect for somebody who's in a transition, whether they're in between jobs or they're going through divorce and they can't prove income and they want to buy a house, or they want to refinance their current house and pay off or buy out their spouse. Somebody who's self-employed, somebody who gets 1099 statements, even if you're W-2'd, you don't have to list your income and you don't have to list your employment, so the debt to income ratio does not come into play. We offer these types of loans all the time. I actually think that we're experts in these types of loans. I've been helping people get approved for self-employed loans for over 20 years, and we'd love to be able to talk to you. My name is Chris Waterman. I'm also known as the Denver Mortgage Guy. So if you go to denvermortgageguy.com or just Google Chris Waterman Denver, you'll find my information. I'd love to be able to talk to you and just kind of explain these different types of loan programs, and we'll see if something works for you. Anyway, have yourself a great day and a great week.